Guys, what's up? So, I know it's been a while, but listen, I'm in my new backyard and I wanted to get back on YouTube and start making videos again about the self improvement, about the motivational, the inspirational type videos. So, I know it's been a while, but who cares though? Like, if you really cared, let me know, write me a message, put a comment, do something, let me know that you cared. That's been a while, right? But here's what I mean by who cares. This is what I really mean by who cares. A lot of times in life we're on our journey, right? We're on our mission. We're working, going to school. We're doing business. We're artists. We're doing our thing, right? Like as humans do, right? But sometimes while we're on our path, we might feel like we start dipping a little, or we find ourselves like in struggle mode, or we feel like we're on the bottom sometimes, right? Where we feel like, damn, I really been struggling, or damn, I really need this to pick up. I need this to hurry up and pick up because it's taking a while, or like, you might get in a rut, right? You could get depressed. You could start becoming in your head, and you're just in a downtime, right? You're just in a downtime. And what we've been programmed to be doing lately by all these influencers and YouTubers and TikTokers is like, if you're not up and getting it right now, if you're not active 24/7 going to do your thing, and you're not like hustling 24/7 and being like an absolute beast, then you're a bitch, basically. They're trying to make us think that like if we take a break, or we need a healing time, or like we need to take a big pause from whatever we're doing, that now we're being lazy. They're trying to program us into thinking like, if you're not on the move 24/7, like 365 days of the week, then you're not, like, basically you're a nobody. Like, you're broke, you're done. And like, it's all about how you interpret these messages. So like, a lot of the people who I hear this from, I actually look up to a lot of these people, like Andrew Tate, or freaking a lot of the bodybuilders. Like, I used to listen to Arnold a while back, but I just started getting back into listening to Arnold because like his story is pretty wild, and he came from being nothing. He came from being nobody, okay? And the story with Arnold is like, he had this vision and he went all out and did what he had to do to make sure that his vision comes to life. He understood that whatever you want to do in life, you could actually do. He understood that when you believe in something and you have your faith in something and you work hard for it, you're gonna make it happen no matter what, okay? So he knew this knowledge when he started to become like part of the industry. And this man went from absolutely nothing to becoming like to a world record bodybuilder type guy. He became an athlete. He became the mayor of California or something like that. He's an actor, producer. Like, he went from 0 all the way to 100, bro. Seriously. Arnold's story is crazy. I know like a lot of the newer generation doesn't really, maybe that doesn't interest them to be watching Arnold because he's like an older guy. And even for me, like, that's an older guy, but I'm looking at the people that done what I'm trying to do. I'm looking at the people that already have succeeded, and that they're now telling you how it occurred, and the steps and the motivation behind it, and et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, I look up to a lot of these people that be trying to tell you, like, if you're not in hustle mode 24/7 every single minute of the day, you're basically like, you gave up on yourself. And a lot of people want to make you think that like you can't take a break, or you can't take a pause. A lot of people are talking to us on YouTube, and I understand that they're trying to motivate us, and they do motivate, like, they motivate me a lot, and I watch them a lot. But it's all about how you interpret the message, okay? And a lot of these self-improvement people, what they want to do is help us improve our lives and improve our habits and our thinking. So You gotta appreciate that, and I do. But the messages are always subjective, and it's always going to depend on how you interpret it individually. And a lot of the times they are talking in a more like general, broad, like big collective type groups. They're not going to sit there and think of like, oh, well, what about the people that are sick? And oh, what about the people that need spiritual healing? And oh, what about the people that are disabled? And they're not thinking about all this, bro. They're giving you like a big, broad message. And in these messages, it's almost like, get up and go get it. You gotta hustle harder. You gotta be more of a beast. You gotta follow your dreams. And a lot of the people that might still be like slowly gearing up to the self-improvement might not be like ready for all that at once. And so basically the message is, what I'm trying to say here is basically, it's okay if you take a pause sometimes. It's okay if you take a break. Like, it's all right if you have to get away from everything and everyone for a couple months to get your mind straight. It's completely fine if you need to get away for a while because you're on a spiritual journey and you're in the middle of waking up. And everybody outside of you does not know how you feel. Only we can determine how we feel. Nobody on the outside of us could ever understand what we are going through individually. And so like, if you feel like you need to get away from everybody for a little while because you need some quiet time, that's okay. That's okay. And I'm here to let you know, like, if you need to get away for a couple months, you need to get away for a year straight, that's okay. All right? That does not make you a bitch. That does not make you like a lazy nobody. That doesn't make you broke. Okay? And you will hear things like this from a lot of people, bro. The closest people to you, because those are the only people that know that you're away right now. The general public, they don't know that you're away right now. They're fooled by your social media anyways, because you're posting every day. They don't even know. But the people around you, the people you love, the people that are closest to you, they are the ones that know that you've been distancing. And you're going to start hearing like all these negative things from your closest people. But listen to me, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. That's part of it. That's all part of it. This is not for you to get upset at them. This is not for you to start hating people. No, this is all part of you and the distance. Okay? If you're building a business and you're like a year into it, you're whatever time into it, and you need to take a mini break now, right? For whatever reasons, for health reasons, mental, whatever you're trying to do, then you take that time, okay? Because your intuition, nobody else could tell you to do this unless you feel like doing it. And if you feel like doing it, that's the right thing to do. People are gonna be like, oh, you're a bum now. People are gonna tell you you're a bum. Your family's gonna say this. Okay? Your friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, they're gonna look at you like, oh, you're abandoning me. Oh, you're leaving me. You're abandoning me. Right? The girls, this is always a situation with like me and females where there's a lot of times in my life, because I've been through a lot. They know this. I'm only with females that know what I've been through and shit. But even then, like, it's time for me to step away for a little bit, right? And they don't get it. They're like, oh, wow, you're leaving me. Oh, now you're going to ignore me? Oh, so this whole time you didn't love me? Oh, blah, blah, blah. It gets crazy. It starts getting in your head. And you got to think like, oh, wait, no, this is all part of the distancing. This is all part of it. Because if you got to get away for a little healing journey, right? And you're now distanced from everybody and you have almost like a bird's eye view on everybody, then that's exactly where you want to be, bro. Because now you get to hear the chatter that's coming from all these pockets that you're away from. You're now understanding why Something told you that you had to distance for a bit to start looking at things from a different angle. You start to understand like, oh, this makes sense now. This all makes sense now. My intuition is never gonna lie to me. I'm never gonna lie to me. Something told me that I had to get away for a little bit for these reasons here, right? And other than that, you'll start to learn who's really with you and who's really not. And when you start coming back from the distance, you're gonna stay distanced from everybody you now learned should not be in any type of close proximity to you. Because you now know how they be like. And you did not just take all that distance to look at them from a bird's eye view. You did not just take all that distance from them to learn what they really like, to then come back from your distance and be close with them. No. And then back to the self-improvement topic, right? Bro, you're not a bitch. You're not lazy. You're not a bum because you need to take a little bit of time. Or you're still learning how to be unlazy. Or you're still learning how to be more disciplined. You're still learning how to try to get back in the gym now. You're still learning how to build a business. You're taking everything slow. That's okay. A lot of times people are going to be like, oh, you're a bum. Oh, you're nobody. Oh, you're depressed. Oh, he's on drugs. Oh, he's drinking. Oh, whatever, right? You're going to hear all this. Bro, don't ever let that fool you. You could take all the time you need. That's okay. If you're in a slow phase right now, sit through it. Feel it out. There's a lot of information in there you need to learn before you get all your energy back. Because if you still don't learn everything while you still got all your energy, everything you didn't learn about from not taking time, you're going to be in full effect now, and they're going to be draining you out while you're learning everything after the fact. And if you learn mistakes after the fact, you're now going to have to come back anyway. So what you got to do is, when you feel like you need to take some distance, you feel like you need some time, you feel like you got some healing time to do, you feel like you got some mental clarity things to do, and you feel like you need to get away for a little bit from everybody, then do that, bro. And do not worry about what anybody else says. You need to sleep a lot more for a little bit, then do that, bro. You feel like you've been binge eating a little bit, then do that. Obviously, this is not I'm not encouraging you to go F your life up. This is short phases. We feel like sometimes we need to get away for a little bit. It's okay to do that, okay? You're in a little rut. Get the time you need. Get the rest you need. Nip it in the butt when you're ready, and then get back to what you're doing. And guess what? Guess what, bro? You are not lazy for that. You're not a bum for that. You're not. Okay? And in general, start thinking for yourself. We have to start thinking for ourselves. A lot of time, we are so busy worrying about what we are doing is going to impress somebody or not impress somebody. And we're leaving a lot of opportunities on the table. We're leaving a lot of chances and good risks and money and people. We're leaving a lot of things on the table when we're not thinking for ourselves. Okay? You got people telling you, no, don't do that. No, that's not a good idea. No, it's not a good time for that. No, the economy. No, that person is this. No, that person is that. No, we heard this and that. No, this business is trash. No, that blah, blah. And you keep only being directed by everybody else that's not yourself. Make some of your own decisions right now. If you haven't started making all of your own decisions by now, you're going down the wrong path. You got to rewire your thinking immediately and start thinking completely for yourself. Okay? Completely for yourself. And as soon as you accept that and you're comfortable with that, bro, it's takeover time. It's takeover time. You took some distance to learn about everybody not to F with when you come back. You start thinking for yourself. You don't need to impress nobody. Now it's time for you to take over now. Now you're going to turn up. That's my talk for today. And I don't even know what I was going to say today. But as soon as I hit that red button, bro. As soon as I hit that red button, it's like my cosmic energy just comes back. It just comes back. You see my hair right now? These are the antennas to the universe, bro. This helps you connect. This helps you connect. And also, when you're changing your look or you're doing whatever you want to do, however you want to look like, don't let nobody be like, no, your hair is too long. No, you should shave your face. What? How are you going to tell me? How are you going to tell me what I want to look like? How? I had braids a couple weeks ago, right? And they were pretty long. And I'm in a photo shoot and I got people telling me, right? No, it's too long. Wait, no, you should cut your hair. It's too long. That doesn't look... I'm like, bro, how are you going to tell me what I want to look like? Are you dumb? Yo, I'm out of here, bro.